I have actually never seen The Sound of Music, though I have discussed it many times with my students. When my students ask me what do Americans think about Austria, and all I can say is Mozart, Sigmund Freud, The Sound of Music.
You show it to them and they're like, wait, what? You think we wear lederhosen and sing in the mountains and our parents call us with little naval ship whistles?
We may not be a national leader, but if we're not, we're pretty darn close to being number one. For the last 3 years running, 4 of our students, and that's 4 German students, have won these Fulbrights to Germany.
I just recently received my notification that I have been awarded a Fulbright English teaching assistantship in Germany for the year 2010-2011.
I opened the attachment and it said, "Congratulations, you've received a Fulbright," and the only thing I needed to do was prove I didn't have tuberculosis or some awful disease I was going to bring to Germany.
I ran to the UC in between classes and checked my mailbox, and the letter was there and it was in German, and I opened it and it was the best news ever.
We've made a special effort here to help our students get to a place where they're good candidates for these fellowships. We have no control over selection at all, but over the years with experience, we think we know some things that the German government, the Fulbright Commission, are looking for.
The Fulbright Commission recognizes William and Mary. When they see William and Mary, they do take the application very seriously.
One of the things that the Fulbright Commission is interested in, one of the things they ask about on the application, is how well a person would work as a cultural ambassador for the United States. When they are the only native English speaker in their little village, they realize they're the face of America. They're carrying a certain responsibility, and frankly, they're also the face of William and Mary. They're showing everyone what we can do.
There's the classic German stereotype that Germans are rude when they speak English. Getting to know them, I realized that actually it's, from their perspective, it's a value on honesty as opposed to just trying to be blunt.
I'm going to be part of a cultural dialogue on sort of American and German scholarship because they're both done in 2 different ways.
I think a lot of people abroad have certain ideas of what Americans are like and what America stands for, and some of those things might be good and some of those things might not be.
I'll be working with some English literature. That means British literature, which is something I'm not terribly familiar with.
I feel like anything that I learn over there I can definitely take back and bring it here.
What we teach here in this department are not irregular verbs. There are a few of those floating around. But we're teaching cultural competency. We're teaching people how other cultures think, feel, react, conceive of things. We are teaching them to be citizens of the world. We're teaching them to be able to go any place. Not only a country where their language, the language they happen to study, is spoken, but any new place, and be able to be those kind of cultural ambassadors, to be able to work, compete, live successfully internationally. That's the world we live in today.
I told my students that a lot of people think that Edelweiss from The Sound of Music is a traditional Austrian folk song. Roger and Hammerstein wrote that.
I do occasionally, when I walk to school in the mornings, sing something like the Alma Mater or whatever, and then the neighbors look at me all funny, mainly just because I'm singing in English, but they look at me funny.
My heart wants to sing.